Hello and welcome to yet another lecture. Today we are going to see linear programming problems using graphical method and a special case of where the multiple optimal solutions are possible. In my previous lectures I talked about linear programming problems, how we are going to solve them for two variables using graphical method. This is very much similar to this. Before I could actually start, let me tell you uh, revise you what are the steps we need to do. We need to generate the mathematical model, we need to plot the graph constraints, we have to identify the feasible solutions, and using the corner point method we need to find out whether it is a maximum optimal solution or whether it is a minimum optimal solution. So a problem is given here. So it says that maximize 3x1 plus 5x2, which is subject to 12x1 plus 20x2 less than or equal to 40, x1 minus 4x2 less than or equal to 4. These two are nothing but my constraints, and this is a condition of non-negativity, that is x1 and x2 must be greater than or equal to 0. So in order to solve this, we are going to start with very simple, that is we are going to make the constraint lines first. We are going to remove the inequality sign in the equations, that is 12x1 plus 20x2 less than or equal to 40. So this this to be removed with inequality to be removed with equality sign. So this equation becomes 12x1 plus 20x2 is equal to 40. Next, what we are going to do, we are going to put x1 is equal to 0. Then this equation becomes, that is 12 into 0 plus 20x2 is equal to 40. Therefore 20x2 is equal to 40. x2 is nothing but 2. Similarly, when we put x2 is equal to 0, the same equation 12x1 plus 20 is equal to 40. x1 is nothing but 40 divided by 12, that is nothing but 3.33. So as I said in my previous lectures also, let's make a squares which talks about this is my x value, this is x, this is x1, this is x2. So when x1 is 0, x2 is 2, and when x2 is 0, x1 is 3.33. So I got two coordinates here, one is 0 2, and this is b is 3.33 comma 0. So these are my first line coordinates. So let me draw this on a paper. Most of the times a graph paper will be given to you. If not given, no problem, you can draw this on any page that is given in your examination. So let me tell this is my 0 O coordinate, which has 0 0 coordinate. So this is my 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. In order to make it more visible, I have taken 1 unit is equal to 2 centimeters. You can take as per your need, there is no problem, you can choose whatever you want. This is all we have done in our school level also. So my A point is, my A coordinates are 0 0 2. So that is nothing but A will be 0 2. This is my A, and my B is 3.330. So 3.33 and 0. So this is my B coordinate, 3.33 and 0. So I am going to draw a straight line passing through both these points like this, and this is my constraint line 12x1 20x2 less than 40. So I'll just write down here 12x1 plus 40x2 less than or equal to 20. Okay, so this is my first line. Now I'm going to solve the second inequality or constraint by removing the inequality sign, and the second equation is x1 minus 4x2 is less than or equal to 4. So I'm going to remove this and put an equal sign. So the equation becomes x1 minus 4x2 is equal to 4. When I put x1 is equal to 0 in the above equation, it becomes, let me put x1 is equal to 0 in this equation. So that is nothing but 0 minus 4x2 is equal to 4, x2 is equal to minus 1. And when I put x2 is equal to 0 in this equation, my equation becomes x1 is equal to 4. So I'll draw a diagram. I'll put the boxes here in order to get the coordinates of the next line. This is x1, this is x2. So when I put x1 is equal to 0, x2 coordinates are minus 1, and when I put x1 is equal to x2 is equal to 0, my x1 coordinates are 4. So I got two new points, that is 0 minus 1 and d is 4 0. So I'm just going to put these two points on the graph that I have. So the point 1 is 0 minus 1, 0 minus 1. So here 0 minus 1, the point will be somewhere here. I'll just write on here minus 1, and the other point is 4 0. So this is what the second point is. So this is my C, that is 0 minus 1, and this is my D, which is nothing but 4 0. So I got these 2 points. So I'll just draw a straight line passing through these 2 points, and I'll just write down the name of that particular line, that is x1 minus 4x2 is less than or equal to 4. So I got 2 constraints, so I have used a method by which I could draw the 2 lines on the graphs. Now next point is that I am going to check whether identify the away or towards the origin. So I am going to check what these signs are representing here. So if you see this in the given problem, this sign which is towards the origin, and this sign is away from the origin. It's away and it's towards. So I'm just going to highlight. See, the line number 1 is pointing towards the origin, and this line is also pointing towards the origin. And since we cannot consider the negative portion, which is, since we have just talked that our non-negativity condition, so the portion that we need to cover to get the optimal solution is nothing but this particular portion. So this becomes my feasible solution for this particular given problem. So in this I got an area that is nothing but OA, and this is my B. So I need to find out whether out of these OAB point, by use of corner method, which gives me the maximum value. So I'll just write down, I'll just calculate value of Z at corner points. What are the corner points? O, A and B. So I'll just write down what is Z max initially given to me. That was Z max is nothing but 3x1 plus 5x2. Here Z max is 3x1 plus 5x2. Now I'll just put the values at Z0. This is nothing but 0. All coordinates are 0. At ZA, where the coordinates are 0 2, so I'll just put 3 into 0 plus 5 into 2, and the answer is 10. At ZB, which has coordinates like 3.330, so in 3 into 3.33 plus 5 into 0, that is nothing but 9.99, which is very close to 10. So here when I put we use the corner method, I got three solutions. One is 0, one is 10, and another is again 10. So I got two multiple solutions. So here this is a condition of multiple solutions. So in order to produce the maximum profit for the given, either I can go for 3.33, that is almost 4 units of x1, this is the first condition, or else I can go for 2 units of x2. So this is how the particular method is used to solve the given problem. So this is the condition of special case of problems where the multiple solutions are possible. In many of the times there are various other special cases can be considered. Now let's see. In the given problem, that is z max is equal to 10x1 plus 20x2, and these are two constants given, and this is a condition of non-negativity. When I draw this kind of diagram I'll get graphically. Now here they are asking for a maximum value. Here, since the if you look at the symbols, you will find that it is away from the origin, so I have to draw this consider an area which is away from the origin. This is my origin, so I have to go to the infinity to find out the solution to this, which is not possible. Hence this kind of problem should be written as unbounded solutions. That means in this problem we are not going to get, we are going to get unbounded solutions. So this is a special case of linear problems with graphical method where you get unbounded solution to the given situation. One more thing I need to consider, suppose this is a problem given where z minimum we need to identify, and the objective function is 10x1 plus 7x2 subject to x1 plus 2x2 is less than 4 and x1 plus x2 is greater than or equal to 5. Now just look at the both the signs, these are exactly opposite to each other. One is towards the origin and other is away from the origin. When you draw this on a graph to solve with the graphical method, this kind of reasons we get. One is away from the origin and other is towards the origin. These two sections we get. Here also it is not possible to find out the correct solution. So this kind of situation is called as infeasible solution. Right, so these are the three different types of alternatives that is possible for a linear problem with the help of graphical method. One is there could be multiple solutions possible like this. There could be unbounded region where it is not possible to find out the correct maximum value and it goes to infinity. There could be different feasible reasons which are not matching to each other, so this is called as an infeasible solution. So this is all about solving a linear programming problem with help of graphical method, and all the special cases are considered here. In order to get my next lecture, please subscribe my channel and please like and comment or share if you like the video. Thank you so much. Have a great time.